Lionel Messi isn't the saint many believe him to be. Some players think he's a disrespectful egomaniac who undermines his teammates. Messi fans, put down your pitchforks. The real story is with those who don't like him. Mauricio Icardi openly dislikes Messi, and he's not alone. There are 9 other players who feel the same way. You won't want to miss number 10. If you're a true football fan, you'll stick around until the end. So grab your popcorn, especially you Ronaldo fans. You're going to love this months before the World Cup. Argentina fans eagerly awaited Jorge Sampaoli's squad list. Messi's inclusion was expected, but many were also eager to see if Mauricio Icardi, a top striker with Inter Milan, would make the cut. Shockingly, Icardi's name was missing, leaving everyone baffled. Icardi claimed his exclusion was due to not fitting into Messi's inner circle. "I didn't make the list because I don't get along with Leo," he suggested. While there's no proof that Messi influenced the decision, it did seem suspicious. Icardi later denied having any issues with Messi when confronted the likely reason for Messi's disdain. Icardi's personal life. Wanda Nara, Icardi's girlfriend, was once married to Maxi Lopez, a close friend of Messi. Wanda's affair with Icardi broke the bro code, making Icardi an enemy to Messi. This personal conflict likely led to Icardi's exclusion from the national team, and Icardi wasn't the only Inter Milan legend to clash with Messi. The most arrogant man in football history, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, has his own bitter tale about Lionel Messi. When Pep Guardiola took over Barcelona in 2010, Messi was already dominating the league. Guardiola saw Zlatan as the perfect addition, a strong, physically dominant striker to complement Messi, who often faced tough defenders. Initially, it seemed like a perfect partnership. Zlatan's size and strength made him an ideal fit. However, things quickly soured. It started well until Messi began to talk. He demanded a change in positions, and I was sacrificed, Zlatan recalled. Messi's influence led Guardiola to restructure the team, sidelining Zlatan. Unable to manage Zlatan's strong personality, Guardiola sent him on loan to AC Milan. Messi then became the main striker, and the rest is history. It's a good thing Messi and Zlatan never crossed paths at PSG, as Zlatan might have overshadowed Messi. Let's move on to a player who nearly came to blows with Messi on the field. Before 2021, Messi's international record was shaky, with 2019 being especially tough. During the Copa America, Argentina faced Chile for 3rd place, and this match revealed a different side of Messi. Just 37 minutes into the game, Messi was chasing a ball headed out for a goal kick. Chile's Gary Medel, aware of Messi's danger, blocked him. It looked like Messi bumped into Medel and even pushed him a bit. Medel wasn't having it and retaliated with a hard chest bump. A furious Messi immediately pushed back, leading to chaos. The referee showed red cards to both Medel and Messi. Fortunately, Messi only had to deal with Medel once now. Let's talk about a player who was a pain in Messi's side for over 10 years. In his prime, Pep managed to make enemies with almost everyone in the league except perhaps his teammates. But his absolute nemesis was Lionel Messi. Pep always pushed Messi to his limits, but during one particular match, he went too far. In the Copa del Rey quarter-final, Messi was sitting on the floor when Pepe walked by and deliberately stepped on Messi's fingers. Remember, these are professional cleats, so it must have been excruciating. Pepe was slammed in the media for his disgraceful actions and had to apologize publicly after the match. He claimed it was unintentional, but many, including myself, call BS. However, Pepe wasn't the only Real Madrid player Messi had issues with. Remember how shocked we all were when Sergio Ramos joined Messi at PSG. These two have a history that's nothing short of legendary. In La Liga, their rivalry was fierce, with Ramos never missing a chance to tackle Messi if he missed the ball. He definitely didn't miss the man despite their intense past. Messi and Ramos now seem to get along well as teammates. But their newfound camaraderie pales in comparison to the shock of another player at PSG who harbors deep hatred for Messi. Remember the guy I mentioned at the beginning? Keep watching, you definitely don't want to miss this reveal. Álvaro Arbeloa, a former Real Madrid player, still harbors resentment towards Messi that transcends football. Even years after leaving Real Madrid, he can't stand to watch Messi play. He's very good, although I've never been able to enjoy it, and I don't think I ever will. I hope he retires before long. I'm counting down the days. Arbeloa once remarked watching Messi lift the World Cup must have been a bitter pill for Arbeloa, despite being a World Cup winner himself. But perhaps he didn't feel as hurt as Cristiano Ronaldo did. All right, let's not forget Ronaldo in this mix. Both Ronaldo and Messi fans might have their heated debates, but the players themselves aren't necessarily enemies. They've simply been the biggest rivals in football history. People just can't resist comparing these two legends. As Ronaldo once said, perhaps for you, Messi is the best. In my head, I am the best, And everyone should think that about ourselves. It wasn't easy for Ronaldo to watch Messi pick up several Ballon d'Or awards. I'd be thinking, why should I go to the gala? He remarked if watching Messi's Ballon d'Or wins was tough for Ronaldo. I can't even imagine how he felt watching that famous night in Qatar. That must have stung deeply. But that same the World Cup match between Argentina and the Netherlands was more dramatic than a soap opera. After a tense 2-2 draw, the game went into extra time, and tempers flared. Messi and the Dutch players found themselves in a heated altercation, creating chaos on the field. Argentina eventually won on penalties after several intense arguments in the tunnel after the match. Verkov, hoping to calm things down, received an unexpected shock. Messi, in a fit of anger, confronted Verkov and called him Bobo, which means fool or stupid in Spanish. Not cool, Leo. Don't forget to check over merch and t-shirt design link in bio. Messi later apologized for the incident, admitting he regretted his actions. However, it's doubtful that Verkov will easily forget or forgive Messi's outburst. In fact, Verkov jokingly remarked that the only way he'd ever forgive Messi is if he subscribed to the channel right now. Of course, he didn't actually say that, but hey, if you're enjoying the video, subscribing wouldn't hurt now. Let's discuss another Messi critic. Facing criticism from peers is one thing, but receiving disdain from the greatest legend in football history must be utterly soul-crushing. Everyone talks about Messi, he's a star. But for Messi to be considered the best ever, he must surpass Neymar first. Seriously, Pelé? Have you even looked at Messi's stats? I'm pretty sure even Neymar would disagree with you. Pelé's disdain for Messi is evident. Almost every comment he's made about Messi has been negative. When asked if Messi could become the greatest player of all time, Pelé responded with a dismissive, "When Messi scores 1,283 goals like me and wins 3 World Cups, then we'll talk about it." But why the hate? Perhaps Pelé feels threatened by Messi's rise to greatness. However, Pelé can rest assured that Messi may never surpass his goal tally or break his record as the youngest player to score at a World Cup. Someone who could challenge that first record, and who is also one of Messi's biggest detractors, is Messi's departure from Barcelona to PSG shook the football world. Many believed he'd remain with Barcelona through thick and thin, but when the club faced financial struggles, Messi left for PSG, instantly becoming the face of the Parisian club. However, PSG already had a golden boy in Kylian Mbappe, and Messi's arrival threatened his status. While they managed to conceal their differences publicly, tensions between Messi and Mbappe surfaced during a match against Montpellier. When Mbappe called for the ball, Messi refused to pass it, leading to Mbappe's frustration. In a controversial move, Mbappe walked up to Messi and gave him a shoulder bump. Messi's expression revealed his displeasure, though he refrained from escalating the situation on the pitch. If you're curious about what truly happened that day, be sure to watch this video. You're in for a shock.